Oh yeah, it's great to see Topeka again. The bad blood's still there. We love to see them. We know every one of their players, how they play. So it's great to have that rivalry back again.
You saw them this year compared to last year, a lot different type team. Kind of talk about what they do a lot that you've seen different from year 22.
Well, this year they grind a lot more. They're not as skilled as last year. Last year we were kind of the grinder team, and they were the skilled team. So it's really going to be a battle.
They haven't lost in the playoffs yet. How much more does that motivate y'all to give them their first one?
Well, like Matt Johnson said, we really got to get the first two here at home. That's crucial with the home ice advantage. We got to show them that they're not as good as they think they are, and we're going to beat up on them there.
Do you think this will be as an intense series as last?
Absolutely, if not even more intense. They're mad that we beat them last year, and they're bummed in the Robertson Cup, so they're looking for revenge.
It's kind of ironic to play them in the South Division again. I mean, I kind of figured we would, and I'm real excited because last year was a crazy series, real exciting. It's only going to be even better this year because we both just got that little more edge to us.
How bad, I guess, is the hatred still there as much playing them this year as it was?
Yeah, I mean, you can hate them all you want, but you still have to respect them. They're still a great team, but there's going to be some grit out there for sure. You'll definitely see some scraps in front of that.
Talk about game 1 and 2 years protecting the lines, being the coach, how crucial is that getting that trust from the guys?
If we can get 2 at home in front of our fans and put the pressure on them, it's huge. I mean, I know our fans love it when we win, and it's going to be a battle, so it'll be a good game.
And here's a team coming in that just swept Texas 3-0, and it's going to be a hard-fought battle. We know these guys quite well. We played them 20 times last year, and we've already played them 8 times, I think, this year. So, we're going to have them quite a few more times here, I think. I don't see it going 3-0 in the series. You got to respect them. They're a very good hockey team, and I expect it to be a hard-fought battle.
Are you guys pretty well rested after having such a long break in between games?
Yeah, I think so. We went pretty hard today, working a lot of contact drills, working down low, and it being a lot more of a physical practice. So, we had to get one of those days in here this week. We can't just do flow drills and special teams. And tomorrow we'll taper it back quite a bit to working on our power play and penalty kill. And our Thursday's been the same pregame skate for the whole season. So, any coaches out there, they know the 7 or 8 drills we do. We can just stand up in the crowd here with our guy Wally behind us, and I can blow the whistle.
Any changes to your game plan heading into such a familiar opponent?
No, I don't think so. Not right now. I think I want them to change their game plan to us. I want us to execute our game, play with our passion and heart. And I'm never a coach that's ever matched lines. I've never done that in my 2 years here. We do pre-scouts of our opponents, but I don't change our systems because I think our guys, when they play the best, are the best, and I think they need to change their game to play with our guys.
Talk about how they're more of a finesse team this year than a team that'll smash about it. Kind of rely on their skill.
Yeah, they kind of wait in the weeds a little bit out there. You don't know, so maybe for 7, 8, 9 minutes of a game, then all of a sudden, they come attack on you pretty hard there. So it's going to be a game where, we got to make sure we get pucks deep, we hit their D, we punish their D down low and try to make them tired. We got to get into a good cycle down low, and the biggest thing we can't do is turn the puck over. They live off that, and they got guys that can score goals. So it's going to have to be a pretty flawless game for us to win it. As long as we're working hard and we're getting pucks deep, I think we should be okay.